Hi, everybody. This is MattHawes of Comics Unlimited and of The Happy Show. And I'm making this video vlog to talk about something that a friend brought up on his Facebook page, and that is he was talking about his favorite children's movies, and one of the top five he said was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And that's also one of my favorites. That's based off the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl, however you say his name. And they also had the later remake by Tim Burton starring Johnny Depp, which was Charlie and Chocolate Factory, and it was okay. It made some changes, of course, from the Willy Wonka film, which in turn made changes from the book, and in some ways that Charlie and Chocolate Factory remake movie was more faithful to the book in some ways, but also it had its own changes that I think the changes in Willy Wonka that were made fit better than the changes in Charlie Chocolate Factory that were made, as far as the way they changed some things, because I could go into a whole thing, but I'm not really wanting to do that. I just wanted to bring up the fact that I actually met all the now adults that played the children in the Willy Wonka, in the 1970s version of Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory. And they also got these books. That this one is based off the making of it, Pure Imagination, the making of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is an interesting book, and I assume it's probably still in print, and if it's not, I'm sure it's still affordable to get out there. And this was one of these one of these books I picked up at the convention, and it's I Want It Now, and it's by Julie Donko, who was the actress who played Veruca Salt. There's a nice picture of her in later years on the back. Unfortunately, if I'm remembering this correctly, I think she since has passed away since I met her. But she was a really nice lady, especially for somebody who you would think playing Veruca Salt was such a brat. But of course, they were all actors, and I actually think they were all pretty nice. If I was to say one was the least personal, though still friendly enough, it was actually Charlie of the whole bunch that seemed to be the least friendly. But that's not to say he wasn't friendly. Just the one that struck me as the least personable. And the one who was actually the most personable, just kind of surprised me, was Augustus Gloop. He was a really friendly guy. Still doesn't speak much English, but spoke it well enough, and was a friendly guy there. Anyway, this book was autographed by Julie Donko, and I'm trying to remember if I think that picture is actually drawn into the book. There's one in the back that was a printed version. Let me see if I can find that here. Yeah, this one here. That one was actually printed, like if you into the book itself. But if I remember correctly, I think she had pre-drew these before the show, but I think that's an actual. I don't think that's printed on there. I think that was actually written on there. The inscription to me, of course, was personalized. That was written at the show, and it talks about her early career and stuff, and then of course making the film. But the one thing she gave me at that show that I thought you might find interesting is I actually had the golden ticket, and she was actually handing these out to fans who she signed for. So I guess you can say I actually got a golden ticket from Veruca Salt. And I thought that was pretty nice. And I have pictures that I took with them at the show. I'd show it to you on this video, but that would mean I have to edit it. Not too lazy to edit it. But you can see I think I might post it on the Happy Show. If I haven't, I may eventually post it on the Happy Show Facebook page I have. Anyway, I just thought that was something to share with you. That I got to meet them. I never got to meet Gene Wilder, unfortunately. He's passed since, and unfortunately never get that chance. But I was hoping, because I have a photo of him with the kids, that I could have added his signature at one point to that. But I do got all the kids that were in the shot, so that's cool. Anyway, that's just a short vlog just to mention my brief encounter at the convention with these actors who played in the Willy Wonka movie. And yay! Talk to you next time.